Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Sierra. I garden in Zone 5B, Ohio, and I keep well over 200 houseplants. And today I am heading to a greenhouse. It's called Groovy Plants Ranch, and it's one of my favorite greenhouses here in Ohio. So I love to go there usually quarterly because it's a little bit farther out, but I need to get out of the house today. I'm feeling very claustrophobic with all of the Christmas stuff everywhere and the cats and the dog and the kids and all that stuff. So I'm getting out of the house today. I am going to look around and possibly buy some stuff if I see anything I want, but I'm basically going just for the way walking into a greenhouse makes me feel. So when those doors open, you're hit with the warmth. You've got all of this lush greenery and it just feels so good in there. So I am going to go get my head together, walk around the greenhouse, and see what I can find. I know that this place always has some cool and unusual plants, so let's go check them out. I've never seen quinoa seeds for sale. If only I could afford this. It's so beautiful. So cute. That one's getting ready to flower. Is that Hisea? I don't see the philodendron I was looking for. So I'm back from the store and I cannot wait to show you guys what I got. I hope you enjoyed the walk around the nursery. They have beautiful plants. It's called Groovy Plants Ranch. They're here in Ohio, and since I found out about them, they have grown so much. Their nursery is beautiful, so many things to do and see. Definitely spring and summer and fall are much bigger there, but it's kind of on the winter side. But anyways, let me show you guys what I got from them. First of all, they had their seeds out. They had I think these are the botanical interest. Yes, botanical interest bush tomato, patio tomato. So this is a compact variety that stays small. I think it only gets 18 inches tall, and it's a 45-day maturity. So after 45 days from transplanting tomato. So I'm excited. I like growing bush varieties of everything because my garden is smaller, and if you have a smaller garden, you want to look for the word bush on seed packets because that's how you know your plant's going to be more compact. And then I found sun golds. Now, so many people have been recommending that I try sun gold, and so I finally found some, like, actually in store. So excited about this. I got a Swiss chard. Nothing too special about that, but I grow Swiss chard every year, and I found out this year that the chickens love it, so I'm gonna grow a ton more for them. Chervil, I think that's how you pronounce it. This is gonna be part of my herb gardening stuff. So I saw this in one of my herb books and I wanted to add it. Okay, so this one is one I have not seen before. It is radish rat's tail. And I've never tried it, but it's supposed to be really good, at least based on the packet. Okay, I got some Rebecca that I'm gonna grow. And Rebecca actually grows pretty well from seed for me. I've got a couple plants outside that I grew from seed and they're doing great. Like, they had a great season this past season. So definitely gonna grow some more. And I was looking for more colors online, but I'm glad I found these in store. Okay, drumstick flower. I had some drumstick seeds before and they didn't really do well for me, so I'm gonna try this again. I really want this drumstick flower in my garden, in my cut flower garden this year. Or next year, it has to grow for me. It has to grow well for me, has to. Okay, and then I got some sunflowers. I don't even need to say anything. Sunflowers are amazing, so here's that. And then this one is new to me. This is Salapaglosis, I think. Yeah, is how you say that. Looked beautiful. I'm gonna add this to my cut flower garden space and hopefully have some wonderful blooms to look at next summer. I keep forgetting it's December right now, so it's next year, not this year. Okay, so I've got my nasturtiums trailing. I love nasturtiums. I always grow nasturtiums every year in my garden. They are so easy to grow. They're so easy to start from seed. They grow really quickly, so I start some inside and then some outside right in the ground after our first frost date, and they do really, really well here. And the chickens love them, so definitely growing more nasturtiums next year. Okay, so this is a sweet pea called Little Sweetheart, and I've been growing Little Sweetheart for several years now. It might be a different, I think this is the same one, but I've been growing this trailing type of sweet pea for about 2 years now, and I love it. It's beautiful. Definitely put it in a hanging basket and keep it watered, because if you don't keep it watered, it will die super quickly, which I learned that the first year I grew it. So definitely keep it watered. Okay, so the Alaska Dwarf nasturtiums, this is what I typically grow every single year. They are beautiful. I love them. The variegated nasturtiums are everything. So if you see these in the store, get them. A lot of seed sellers sell the variegated Alaska dwarf, and they, well, this one's not a dwarf. Is this the dwarf one? I don't know if this is a dwarf one, but usually for me, it stays compact and bushy. So super beautiful, great growth. So I got some parsley. Parsley is the one thing I have not grown yet in my garden, and I'm not sure why, but I picked up some parsley because I definitely want some this next year. I've got marjoram for the herb garden. And then I've got this new new to me snap pea, sugar magnolia. Look at those pods. They're beautiful. Can't wait to grow that. And the snap peas you can put out a couple weeks before your last frost date. That's why I love growing stuff like that, because you can put it out super early. Okay, so here is the cucamelon seeds I got. I want to do these again. I'm going to put them actually on a bigger trellis because I grew them the year before last and it was on a smaller trellis. They took over everything. So I'm gonna put this on a bigger trellis and see what they do. Okay, so I've got some Nero Toscana kale. This is like the, reminds me of the dinosaur kale, but this one is supposed to have darker foliage, so I love kale. All right, so this is dill tetra. This is supposed to grow in a more bushier, compact way. I can't wait to grow this. It's also a late bloomer, so you should be able to enjoy more of the foliage longer before it blooms. So this is really cool. I can't wait to try that. I have a cardinal climber, which I can't wait to grow. I grew one similar to this year. I can't remember the variety, but the foliage on the other plant I grew this year was much finer. This has got a little bit more leaf to it, but so beautiful. I can't wait to grow this. And then I got some dazzling blue kale. Cannot wait to grow this. I love kale. The kale I will be growing in my early spring winter garden. And then I got some chili peppers. These are ghost chilies. These aren't really for me. These are for the hubs because he likes peppers. And then I got some artichoke, which I can't wait to grow. And I'm not really an artichoke eater. I do like the artichoke dip with all the cheese and stuff, but the this I'm growing mostly for foliage. It's a beautiful big plant, so yeah. And then I found quinoa. I've never seen quinoa for sale like this, so I definitely picked it up. And this is the like a rainbow variety, so hopefully we'll have some big beautiful flowers. It kind of reminds me of amaranth, and I did not grab any amaranth there. I probably will later, but I always like to grow some amaranth. So beautiful. So that's it for the seeds. Now let's go on to the plants that I actually got. So I got this really cool air plant. Let me show you. So I think they call this Spanish moss. I had one in my Amazon cart for a while, but I decided to just, instead of ordering online, just to buy in store. And I'm glad I saw this at Groovy's because it's beautiful, it's big, see, it's long, and it's so cute. So I'm assuming that I would treat this like any other air plant, soak it for a little bit and then let it dry out. I plan to hang this in my kitchen. I think it would be really cute in there, so looking forward to that. So the next plant is an anthurium, and I am obsessed with anthuriums right now. They are kind of my favorite thing. I go through obsessions with different types of plants, and right now I'm on an anthurium kick, so I've been collecting them. So let me show you what I got. This is Anthurium forgetii. Now, typically I don't pay this much for plants, but I do some cross checking. So for this size plant, if I bought it on another site, it would be much more expensive than that. I have been looking at these plants and trying to find a good deal on Mercury for them. And for this size plant, it's gonna be like over 100 for it. So I decided to go ahead and get this at this size. And I really feel like I got a great deal. So I'm really excited about that. It's a little banged up, but I think it'll be just fine. This looks like the newer leaf and it's beautiful. So the next plant is none other than another anthurium, and this one is called Big Red. Yes, big red bird. And look at it, look at this. Like, it has roots just like an orchid. So I find that super interesting that they're not related, but they have the same type of root system almost. But check out this foliage. I gotta back it up. It's so gorgeous. It's so beautiful and big, and I have another bird's nest anthurium, and I want them to kind of flank the sides of the dining room windows, and I think it's gonna look so beautiful. This one needs a repot, and I don't know about you guys, but I love getting a plant that needs to be repotted. This is like a challenge to me, and I'm so excited to get this repotted and then see how it performs after being repotted, because sometimes being stuck in the pot and being root bound can kind of stunt a plant. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing this plant get even bigger, and then watching my other anthurium, which I think they probably recently potted this guy up. His soil looks good and fresh. His pot looks clean. Like, he doesn't look like he's been in this pot for too long. So yeah, so excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. That is it for this video. Let me know what you guys think of these plants. If you have these plants at home already, let me know some care tips, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.